What up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Let's see, where are we going? All right, I'm going to wait and see if I get Casey to come in. And if she comes in, then I'll let people up if they want to come up. Otherwise, she started another stream, and I seen I had a comment from Randall, freak, whatever, from People's Podcast, the one that thinks he knows everything. You're so cute. He says, why didn't you guys talk about Summer and her 7 abortions that I had in one day that he believes? We're not going to, if that's what you believe, you know what? You're right. I had 7 abortions in one day, you clown. Oh, he's such an idiot. I'll see him next time. Just drop her to say hey. Been a long day. What's up, bitch? Yeah, sorry about that. She was jumping off. She likes to go to bed. She does hair and stuff, so she has to get up early. So that's why I was like, well, I'll come over here and start a live just in case anybody wants a spot to hang out at, I guess. I am going to do another live because I want to do it with Casey, and we have a couple different things. I have a couple of survivors I'm going to have on too. I just couldn't get the audio and everything right. So now we know how to do all that. So it's a little bit different. We were trying to get all that situated before earlier, but you know, shit happens. Are you gonna, what are you doing, lady? What's up, Casey? Oh my goodness, dude. Listen, we just got that couch. We set everything up. That's why I kept pushing the time out. Oh my goodness. That couch is really cute though. It's a really good podcast couch. Yeah, well, he wrote, it's on my community page. You guys can go see what he wrote. It's so funny. I don't understand why I didn't just come into the live. Clearly, he was listening. He's probably listening now, but, you know, whatever. 7, 5. If you believe either, what's the difference, right? All right, sweetie, much love. Love you. So, yeah, me and her are going to start doing a show because, you know, I support her in what she believes in. I don't necessarily believe everything that she believes in, but I definitely believe some. I can definitely understand some of it. But I think it'll be a good little show. We were kind of trying to figure so much shit out that we're a little bit all over the place, but that's okay. We're going to get it together. Getting ready for your trip. You guys are going to have to write in cash if you want. Actually, Casey, can you come up here and read the chat for me? Because it's night and I'm not going to pay attention to the chat like that. So, if you can come on in, that would be awesome. And I don't think you need to stream really hard or any of that, so just come on in because I can't do all that right now. Sasha, what's up, beautiful? So I am excited because we got a lot of the podcast stuff set up and it looked really good. And I think once we figure it all out, it's going to work out really, really good. We just have to learn how to do a couple things. You don't need me to let you in, do you? Or can you do that, Casey? Okay, there you are. Good.
No, I can do it myself.
There we go. You can read me the chat, girl, because I'm just like, I can't read it in the drive. It's too. Thank you.
Oh,
did you like the setup?
Yeah, actually, I did. It was nice.
Yeah, very I think nice. That little couch we put in the back of her truck, and I'm so little, so I jumped to the back and I was like, "Here, we'll get this." And I literally like walked in the couch on my lap while Tiffany was holding the other end. It was We got that
cute, though. I like it.
Yeah, it's a futon couch, but it's really nice. It's real soft. I like it a lot.
Yeah, those couches are really nice.
So,
I almost got one time. I should. They're good for sleeping off beds. People come over and stay.
when do you go on your trip?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, tomorrow.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'll be over there.
I know you be in my neck of the woods, bitch. Well, hopefully
Yeah,
I get up
bitch.
in the morning. That's why I'm like, I gotta go home, man. It's 10 o'clock. I was like, I gotta get up because I gotta get up early. We're supposed to go look at some cars. Hopefully I'll find a new car. But yeah, you'll be in my neck of the woods. We'll figure something.
You got anything in mind?
I've looked at a couple different things. I think I'm gonna stick with probably a little SUV, like something I have along the lines of like a little SUV.
Mm-hmm. What, like you got now?
Yeah. Is anybody saying anything in the chat?
Aussie says you need to sort the camera out because half your heads were chopped off.
Yeah, and that's what. Well, yeah. We're gonna figure once we figured out to go over on her page where the main camera and the mics and all that shit was set up to work. I just have to figure out how to merge. I know we can do I can do our StreamYards like together, so
Yeah.
we'll get it. It was a lot.
Yeah, we'll get it. It's not hard to do. And Tiffany, I'll get it. And I'll help if I need to help.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it together.
We always do. That's all right.
But it was nice to, like kind of see what it would look like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To see what it looks like with the mics and hear what it looks like, and even like learning the panel thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think once we get it, I think it'll be a good show. I think it'll be fun. So.
Muckster said, I think it was technically good, but personally, I was disappointed in the program.
Well, the program, that's fine. We were kind of a hot mess and all over the place, so we know that. So I am going to redo that show, kind of, because I do want to show. There's some things that we all worked on as a team that I want to show and have people's opinions come up on it that are along with, just what's going on and shit like that. So.
Oh, yeah, all that shit we got.
Yeah, just got to bear with me. Everything's a learning curve, and we're figuring shit out, so.
That was a lot of shit, too, that we do.
It was
a lot of shit, fucking mind-boggling shit.
Yeah.
And I'm reading those papers, like, that Mama put in the thing, but I was already reading them prior, and I'm sitting here looking like, oh my fucking God. When people hear about this.
Right, and that's the stuff I want to go over, right? You know what I mean? Like, I definitely want to touch that. I want to go over all that stuff. I have a lot of survivor sisters and different people that want to, talk about stuff like that, But I did want to get, because I know that there is a conspiracy aspect of everything, or what people would call a conspiracy aspect to everything. And so, I figured why not? Plus, we were going to try to test on how we're going to do, because I'm going to be talking about things that are not in our show, and then we'll be talking about subjects, and we'll just talk about it from each other's different point of views. So it's like I said, everything's a learning curve. I think we're going to be okay. I love the tech. I'm not worried about the chemistry and the topic issues once we get everything else situated. We were so all over the place because we were trying to get everything ready and get jumping on, and we were still kind of, it is what it is. It's gonna be good.
It's all good.
So I think as long as we get the technical aspect of things together, I'm not worried about the rest of it. All that'll come in time.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I look back at some of the shit that I started when I very, very first started. So it's all growing curve.
Sure is.
And plus, what a lot of people don't know is we was in the middle of a major move and all kinds of shit. So a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks that is now smoothing out. And so once everything gets situated, we're going to be all right. It's going to be good.
She
In
gets
case you're going to have to
settled
read
and
me the comments
everything.
because I can't see the comments.
Oh,
What'd you
it's
say?
Christine and Dawn are talking.
Oh.
I said, did she get settled and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming together, and it's gonna be really amazing. But yeah, it's all coming together. You know, just a lot of shit, dude. All
I
at once.
know. I've done it. I know how this shit is. Oh my god.
So
Fucking moving sucks.
yeah, but it's all coming together. All for the good.
Mm-hmm. Does she still have puppies?
She doesn't have any more puppies.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody hacked her other page and continues to share.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah, that content. But her, oh, dude, what the fuck are you doing walking like that? You're gonna get yourself fucking dark. Can't even see him. He's walking on the expressway. This is like one of the roads, the expressways that are so bad. It's so dark. There's like no street lights or anything. What Aussie say? I can't see what he's saying. Casey.
He's telling Theo to look after himself because he's, I think, sick.
Make sure you drink lots of fluids, Theo. You're not feeling good.
And Dawn said she hates the word moving.
I know. Dawn
Girl, I do too.
Girl, I already know. But hopefully, everybody I know is going to be good on moving for a little bit. So, well, fingers crossed.
Aussie said he loves you. Bryce says hi, Summer. And Lindsay said, where are we going? She's going home.
I am going home. I was over at my homegirls most of the day. And then we were trying to get all this stuff together. But we were hanging out for a while. And then we did the podcast thing. So, which I'm going to redo that. We'll set a show, I don't know, sometime this week. Because I definitely want to do it. I want to talk about all the stuff that the work that
we can do that.
And I think I'm going to do, what I think I might do is well, no, I ain't going to do it that way. I will talk behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And I knew that, like, everybody there's some people on my channel that are like, yeah, I don't know any of the stuff you all are talking about, nor do I care. And I get that. But there's also some people in my channel that I know that are interested about stuff like that. So, you know, the people that got it, and the people that didn't will get the other show. There are some similarities I think we should pay attention to.
Oh, yeah. I before you got on, I was looking on YouTube and I seen this thing, Cat Williams reacting, you know, to what happened with Diddy and the shit that he said. I was like, damn. I put it in Discord. It was
well, he's been saying shit though.
Oh yeah, he has been, yes. But this shit though, like, wow, it makes you think about this particular 2 incidents from years back.
Right.
And what he was saying. I was like, fuck.
Well, save all that for.
Yeah, I am. I'm not saying
right
that.
Tomorrow we'll do a part 2. What are we doing?
But I like Cat Williams. He don't sugarcoat a motherfucking thing. He tells
No,
us exactly how it is. He didn't let them make him. He did his own motherfucking thing.
right. Well, and like I said, Monster, we're gonna do another show too because I planned on doing 2 shows. So hopefully you'll be around for the other show. If not, hey, I get it. But I have 2 set. I have a bunch of different crowds of different types of people that like to talk about everything. I didn't know how I was gonna put everything together, but since I was with Tiffany, I figure I would go ahead and do that part of the show, and then we'll do another show. So I just see it as more time for everybody to be together.
Hey, Indiana.
What's up, Indiana? And the survivors that I wanted to come could not make it tonight. So that was another reason that put a play on that.
And hey, Native.
What up, fuckers? But we're here now. I'm a little tired.
You ain't the only one. I've had a long day. Yeah, Christine, it was nice to see two opposite views, different opposite views. It was.
Yep. Well, and that's what I'm going to like about the podcast. Me and her are going to be starting when we take topics of the days and we talk about all different things. You know what I mean? Like from her point of view of things. Because there's many ways people see through the world, right? Through the eyes of the world. Everybody sees it differently. But I have a lot of people that I know that believe it, right up the alley of what everything Tiffany was. You motherfuckers driving like that is just fucking insane to me. Tiffany, my husband, because my husband leaves alongside a lot of stuff that she believes. And so, I don't know.
Aussie said, I watched a true crime podcast last night and Diddy is fucked up. It's not looking good for him.
It's not looking good at all. And a couple of my survivor sisters that are going to come when I can do, that's why that part of the show, I really am scheduling around them because, I want their opinion more than I want anybody else's opinion on the topic. No offense, everybody. But, so, yeah, I'm going to work out that with them tonight because I know both of them couldn't make it tonight, so.
What's up, B-Say?
Bouncy, 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 bouncy. This fucking expressway is super bouncy.
They need to fix that shit.
It's just, it's always been that way. I think since the day that this highway's been laid down, I think it's more the way the fucking highway is.
Probably uneven as fuck.
And honestly, I believe that, and we'll get more into this tomorrow, but I believe that it's not going to just be him, and he's not the only one fucked. I think that these last couple, like R. Kelly, like, he did his shit, but like, I don't know. With P. Diddy, it's because it's the entertainment world, right? But because of P. Diddy and his circle, like, like R. Kelly, yeah, he hung out with some powerful people and he did some really stupid shit, and that's why he's in jail. And what he did and all of that, but you can't tell me that all these people don't know about this shit and they participate in it.
They do. Speaking of R. Kelly, his lawyer reacted to the shit too and said something I read.
I'm sure he did.
Aussie said for the DHS to get a warrant and having probable cause to do so, they must have some good evidence on him. Yep, they sure do.
Well, and this is something like I was saying, on tonight's show. One thing I do know is that it's not just, because obviously sex trafficking is getting the most attention in all of this, that part of the case and stuff, right? Yep. But dude, there's fucking hits. Like paid hits that he's being investigated for. There's
Oh
drug
yeah.
trafficking. There's like, and a lot of entertainers are being with the private jets and shit like that. All the shit that, and listen, I've been on a private jet, so I'm not saying we traffic drugs, but I know what goes on some of the private jets. Uh, it is what it is. They're used in trafficking a lot. Private jets are,
Oh yeah.
especially the higher up aspect of it. You know what I mean? So, but they were talking about all kinds of shit from some of the conversations that's been going on. So, I don't know. It's not something that's gonna be over right away. I think this is something, in all honesty, we'll probably be doing weekly updates on. As far
Oh,
as
most
like the court
definitely.
aspect things go, but because we do like to look at black and white, I don't mind listening to other opinions because, again, I think whether some people realize this or not, I do believe there's some truth in all of that and some of it. Do I believe every single thing? I just think it's stuff that maybe ain't came to fruition quite just yet. But all the crazy shit that I keep seeing come to fruition, I'm just like, well, fuck, it's just a matter of time on some of the shit. And that, my friends, worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
So, um, but one thing that we do know is that there is a serious investigation going on. I believe it's going to be international because that's why Homeland Security's in it.
Oh hell yeah.
I know that people have said that Homeland Security gets involved in human trafficking, and they do. And usually when they do, it's because there is some kind of international tie to that human trafficking. So even though it might hit a local massage parlor or a local restaurant or a local whatever, if that local whatever has got ties to international shit, then that will explain why the Homeland Security is going to get involved in it. To whereas the feds will take care of, the Fed shit, and even state to state type shit. That's Fed shit. But when you get shit that is international and different aspects of things like that or ties to it, then that's usually why they're involved in that aspect of things.
Don said, I've never been a huge Puffy fan, just had a vibe off of him.
Oh, he's
And
disgusting.
then, yeah, and I'm going to tell you a little something in a minute after I read the rest of these comments. Active Shooter said the fact he kept paying out on lawsuits says enough. Aussie said both properties rated at the same time in two different states, LA and Miami, Florida, is crazy.
100%.
But I remember, Dawn, and I was telling Summer and them about this behind the scenes. He came, I went to see him in concert. It was Faith Evans and all of them. They came to my hometown. And, I kind of liked him, but more so I liked the others more than him. And it was just something about him, I could just sense, and I enjoyed myself, but it was, I don't know, again, weird. But then, they stayed at a pretty well known hotel up there, and they ended up tearing it all to hell, bugging it up really bad, and they were barred from coming back to my hometown. Busta Rhymes was with me too. That was one of the main reasons I went, not just to see Faith Evans and the rest, but it was mostly him. But as far as Puff Daddy goes, yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's disgusting. He just makes me fucking sick.
Yeah. I think it's always fucked up. But a lot of these circles continue to be crossed. That's why it doesn't matter to me if it's a political arena. It doesn't matter to me if it's an entertainment arena. All these arenas are clearly entwined with each other.
Yeah, a lot of corruption, a lot of shit.
Right. Regardless if you believe shit that's way out here or you believe shit. One thing we can all agree on is that there's a fucking problem. And but this is what I don't understand is why do people and they're going to support. There's going to be people that are going to be like, no, I don't give a shit. I support Diddy, I support Biden, I support Trump, I support Clinton's, I support, you know what I mean? Like Oprah, whoever, whatever. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter if victims come out. It doesn't matter if they get convicted in jail. It does not matter. There's still going to be half the fucking country or half the fucking world that it doesn't matter. And that's why I no longer do any of the work that I do for it to stop. I do it to help people change their situation. You know what I mean? In that moment. Because as long as we continue, no matter what, support these clowns, I don't understand how we're so forgiving when it comes to children. I don't understand that, but whatever.
And I don't blame you for what you did. You did the right thing.
So, as long as I have a play in life, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure people that harm children, since I can't kill them, unalive them, I guess I'll make sure they sit in a fucking prison for the rest of their lives.
I know that's right. I would do the same motherfucking thing.
And I would do everything in my power to make that happen. And anybody that thinks any different on me, well, you can suck my dick from the back. I don't give a fuck.
Reach around even. Look, reach around even.
Listen. Say what you want of me, but it is what it is.
Yep.
But this will be something that is going to be ongoing because, like I said, we'll probably end up having like an update story on this particular thing because more victims are going to come forward. This is what happens. The news will pick and choose what victims will be heard and what victims won't be heard. That's how it always has happened.
They'll play what they want to play too and edit out what they want to edit.
The civil suits are already fucking throwing, and people are like, oh, well, they're just civil suits, Summer. Okay, but you realize civil suits can be turned to criminal if there is, if it's proven in that civil case that there's a criminal aspect to it. Like, do you not understand you're fucking with the system and you're fucking with the feds, honey? They'll do whatever the fuck they want. And I'll be honest with you, they usually don't go after somebody unless, especially like this, unless they can have they have a pretty solid case. So, I mean,
oh, it's coming soon.
I don't know if anything's going to happen to him because I've watched too many times of these things happen. Anything's in the realm, right? I don't believe Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. I believe he was killed. I believe that wholeheartedly. And I believe other people have also been killed by powers to be. So if you can believe that, that's a start. You don't have to believe maybe all the far out stuff, but if anybody thinks for a second that the powers to be don't have a hand in all of this, then I get it. Living in a bubble's easier. Trust me. It's a lot fucking easier. But it does nothing for the future of any of our children or society. So, I mean, I guess decisions, we all make them. So for me, I'll listen to a little bit of everything, and then I make my own judgments. And then I go have, this is just for you, Mr. Randall, I go have 7 abortions in one day, bud. And then
That's just hilarious.
I eat the fetus. Does that make you feel better? Do you think my people don't know who the fuck I am? Oh, okay. You fucking goof troop.
Everybody knows who the fuck you are, and if they don't, man.
You think the motherfuckers just walked in and was like, oh, this bitch. Oh my God. She had 7 abortions. She pegged the doctor while it was being done. That's a magical bitch.
Oh my God.
I mean, y'all motherfuckers killed me, I promise you.
I know. I've seen this stupid shit.
Yeah. I guess when people aren't used to being themselves or scared to be themselves or can't be themselves, then I guess then they look at people that just don't give a fuck. And
Mhm.
like Summer has anything. Seriously. Right. My husband has to be like, by the way, can this not go on live just yet? Can we have our moment and then you can put it on live? I'm like, okay. Like everyone around me knows who and what I the fuck am. And they
That's
don't
right.
always like me, but they always love me and they always got my motherfucker back. Randall, do you live life like that, baby? Or do you just sit around and believe that bitches could have 7 abortions in one day, you goofy, stupid motherfucker? Huh? Huh? Dummy? You fucking moron. I don't even know how people like you are allowed to have fucking kids. You should have aborted and your mama should have swallowed you, bitch. Now, does that fit better? Now, do you hear the summer coming? Fucking goofer.
Ossie said Flip Daddy or whatever his name is the Black Epstein putrid dog.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be bigger than Epstein, to be honest with you. I really do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be a lot bigger than Epstein.
Oh yeah, it most definitely is.
Because it's going to so there's like the elite. There's elite in all of these, but it's just different genres, right? You got the political format, you got the entertainment format, you got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The children's entertainment format, which Nickelodeon, you know, we can't skip over that. That'll also be talked about when we do our show.
Oh yeah. I watched that too. Look crazy.
Yeah, so there's we can talk about this shit all day long, honey. There is plenty to talk
I
about.
know that's right.
Unfortunately, I'm supposed to fucking chips. I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Eat a sandwich. I'm hungry. I don't have
I
any.
ate one of them earlier. It was quite good.
I don't have any. I don't have any fetuses to eat right at the moment, so I have to settle for a fucking sandwich.
Bitch.
I need a fetus. There are no abortion clinics. I can go have an abortion real quick.
This bitch is gonna make my ribs hurt, y'all. She
Excuse me, sir. Do you know any abortion clinics that are open so I can eat a fetus?
Oh God.
Sit down.
Randall, you awoke the motherfucking monster. Congratulations. Now you stuck with it, bitch.
If they can take down XCYC, Cosby, P. Diddy is going down. We'll see. If he doesn't run.
Yeah.
They killed Epstein. They didn't take Epstein down. They killed Epstein.
Oh hell yeah, they did. Most definitely.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I think if Diddy might run. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, people. That is for sure. They don't want nobody getting away without jail time after Jack Ledger. Yep. We'll see. They can put him in a jail, and then they might kill him still.
I remember that OJ shit. That was.
Yeah, I remember that stuff too. I do.
I was like, no, this motherfucker didn't get off, and he did it. Fucking insane.
Definitely. He definitely did that shit. In my opinion. I got my chips.
I know that's right, Christine.
If the glove fits, it must have quit.
Yep. Johnny Cochran's favorite word. Christine said, I got the placenta sprinkles. Oh my God.
Yummy.
Bitch. Christine, between you and some of y'all bitches are going to make my ribs hurt. Oh shit.
I don't know. Peer pressure. What's up? Ooh, it's chilly. Oh.
Austin said you could do podcasts for days on this topic and the people involved. Excuse me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. That's all.
Shit, days, motherfucking weeks and months probably.
I'm gonna have me a sandwich, a ham sandwich with chips in it. So good.
Oh, I love chips in a sandwich. That shit's fire.
I'm starving. And I'm cold, so I need to put my jacket on. If you guys want to have if people want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up and give Casey some company, because like when I get home for like 10 minutes, I'd like to mute myself. So if anybody can come up and keep Casey some company, so we don't lose our panel or
Here,
our
I'll put
co-host. That would be awesome.
Y'all.
We ain't gonna stay on all night, but we can hang out for a little bit if that's okay with Casey.
No, that's fine. I'm not doing shit. There's
So come on.
if anybody wants to come up.
Somebody please come up.
Don't be shy now. Bring ass.
You motherfuckers be talking all night long. Bring your ass up there, somebody.
Where's Mitch when you need his ass? Oh,
Well,
that's right.
Mitch is going to
Sleep.
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking with you.
He takes early morning shifts.
I know.
This is the night shift crew, so.
I'm picking.
Mitch, where your ass at? He say
Yeah.
you know you wanna. Right, B say he'll come up. He likes to talk. I see anybody.
Oh, Muck's here. Hold on.
Here, wait. Let me make sure we cover.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, and Aussie too.
Okay, let him on up.
All right.
Yo.
Hello.
Ozzy.
What up? What up? What up?
What up, sis?
All right, cool. Monster, are you on here too?
Yeah, he's up here.
Hey, long time listener, first time caller.
There we go. What's up, brothers?
What's happening?
Not much. Everybody doing good?
Hey. Yeah, good. It was a good podcast. I liked it. You should do
Yeah, I
well.
think it's and like I said in the beginning, it's not gonna be for everybody, but it'll be for some, and that's all that it'll be good.
If you stick to the facts and what's put out there, you should do well. Trust me.
Right.
But the true crime podcasts that I watch and stuff, they do very well. And
Oh yeah,
all these topics. And it's not just these topics as well. It's like the Madeline Soto case and stuff like that. You know, there's you can get viewers fucking big time. And
well, me and Mama Bear do a true crime thing, and I like covering stuff like this. But like I said, I wanted to give the survivors that I was going to have come on with me tonight. They couldn't make it, and so I was with Tiffany. And I know she thinks a little differently than some people, but I appreciate the way she thinks too. And so I thought it was good, just cutting it up a little bit and testing out the new equipment. It didn't go, as the way I planned it on the earlier. But if you're a creator and you ever do panels and you have guests and shit like that, it never goes the way you plan it. So you just gotta wing that shit and work it out.
That's right. Hi,
Yep.
Katrina.
Yep.
Oh, well, all gravy. But in a minute, I'm going to jump off and maybe you guys can talk about whatever and keep Casey some company. That way we can keep them. Shadow.
Yeah,
And panel.
podcast I was watching last night about it. Yeah, you mentioned the DHS and that involved. You're sort of right on the you're right on the money. Like with being international, but the FBI isn't involved because they both could have been investigating him at the same time, and they don't want to step on each other's toes. So one agency has to go and do that raids because they can't have both there and stepping on each other's toes. They'll have state, local, and the DHS.
New York. The investigation is coming out of New York. You realize that, right?
Yeah. They said all of that as well.
Okay. Yeah.
And these are one of the guys that was on the podcast, I can't stand cops, but he's an ex-detective from Texas, and he works in the like in the building where the DHS is.
Yep.
And he knows a lot about it, and he was talking a lot about it. So
Yeah, we have a lot of the some of the paperwork, court documents, and different things that are, because like right now there's no charges, but there are court papers, there are civil cases going on, and so that's what we're going to go over tomorrow.
well, yeah,
God
but like I
willing,
said, they got
if my guests are
to get
going to
it
be available.
for a federal agency to get a warrant and have probable cause. They've got enough evidence on him to press charges. They've got to do their investigations and do it properly, or he'll get away with it because he's so rich.
Yeah, that's 100%. Yep, I agree with that.
So they got
Active shooters, you can only hear.
They've got to dot all their I's and cross all their T's before they go fucking pressing charges. Like one little fuck up and he'll get away with it.
I believe that there'll be people that go down and do some, have some charges and whatever. I believe some people will run, because there's already people that are allegedly tied to this case, from what I can see, that also have their own shit going on, and they've already ran, and they're in non-extraditional countries, and those are facts. That's not a conspiracy or whatever. And we'll
Nope. Some cut out.
Okay,
She'll
so
be
we're
back.
around.
Oh,
There
you're
she
back.
is.
You're back.
and in all cases, I do believe
There will be a lot of
Not again.
you keep freezing some. Look at
She'll
that.
be back.
Quick screenshot it. Screenshot it.
There she is.
Okay, so
Am I back?
Casey's trying a coup.
Yeah, you're back.
I will say, and then I'm going to let you guys take over the panel for a little bit, and then I'll be right back. But to active shooter, you can only hear much about crap happening to women and kids, and you'll end up depressed with that in your life every day. Well, yes, and that is a part of some of our lives every day, because some people have to fight against this kind of stuff, and some people have to bring awareness to this kind of stuff. And it is really, really hard. And so if you know people that are on the front lines of doing this kind of work, support them. Love them on their good days and their bad days, and let them know that they matter, because this shit's not easy. I can tell you that right now.
100%. I've got your 100%, Summer.
There's a lot of sick motherfuckers out there, and like Casey and them will tell you, there's some night, because I have a private chat just with my girls, and some nights I'll just, after leaving a hospital or something, and it's just you sit with a victim or multiple victims, and it's just sometimes it's just too much, and it's you just wonder, like, is this shit ever going to stop? And I don't do it for change anymore. I don't do it to change the world. I do it to change someone's world, but I don't do it to change the world anymore, because it's never going to stop, because people are fucked up.
No,
and the people that aren't fucked up make excuses for the people that are fucked up. So it's never going to end.
The worst thing about it is it's a business as well, and
100%.
It's never going to stop when money is involved and all this sort of shit. It's disgusting.
I agree 100%. All right.
There's going to be a lot of high profile people involved.
100%. I agree with you on that, Ozzy. 100%. I believe there's going to be lots
100%.
of people that people are not expected. B-Say, come on up, babe, if you want. I'm going to jump off. Casey's really good about talking about stuff like this. She's like my right hand, so she knows a lot of shit. Plus, she's smart on her own. But anyway, I'm going to jump off for a second. Eat. I'm listening. I'll be here. Let people up. Only thing I will say is probably put a banner up just in case if it's somebody that. Now, if these two,
Is
still
she
put
a
a banner up.
co-host or an admin? Because only an admin could put a banner up.
She's my she's everything on. Yes, she's got the
Okay.
same powers as I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Holy fuck, watch out. Watch out.
I so do.
And don't let it get it twisted because she's fucking crazy as fuck too, y'all. And y'all fuck with her, she'll cuss you out real good. So you'll feel like I'm right here. It's okay.
I'll rearrange people's souls. Beware.
Oh, Grim, she's gonna give you a run for your money. She's coming for your job.
Oh,
I love your accent, Casey. It's beware.
I hate it.
I like it.
I hate it.
People from around the world like me, from across the pond. Summer sounds like a normal American, you know what I mean? Where you got that mad accent. I love it. So what's been happening in Muckstone?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole
We
lot.
talk about how Christine always wants to hog the front seat on Wednesday nights. I just don't think it's fair.
Christine, you being called out.
Yeah, I sort of come up for a bit to keep Casey company until someone gets back.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Casey was begging for company.
No, I see you can bring your ass up here if you wanted to. It don't matter.
No, that's not the way we heard it.
Uh-huh.
Poor Casey, she's lonely.
I'm not.
I've got a few things to do. I'm going to head up to my property tomorrow and got a few family up there, staying up there and for Easter. So just going to head up there and do a bit of shooting and a bit of hunting and a bit of motorbike riding.
What are you going to hunt?
Kangaroos, rabbits.
I'm just curious. By the way, if there's anybody here who hasn't subscribed to Mama Bear and Katrina, please do so. They both need more subscribers.
Yeah. Oh. Plus, it'd be good to get up there and catch up with all the family and everyone staying on the property.
My brother's a big time hunter. He likes to hunt. He likes to fish too.
Yeah, I'm the same, but don't get to do it very often. So, plus when there's all the family up there, it's good fun catching up with all the family.
Mm-hmm. He bow hunts. Of course, he uses a gun too. He loves fishing too. Damn, he can catch fucking fish out the ass. He actually runs a creek below his house, and people come there and fish from all over the place.
What part of the world is that?
Huh?
What part of the world?
My brother?
Yeah,
Oh, up in Virginia.
Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
I hunted when I was younger, and then I decided I didn't really like killing things, but I'll still eat it if other people kill it.
I'm not a stranger to eating deer meat. It's good. I like it. I eat deer sausage even. Shit.
Yeah, I'll eat any meat.
Don't knock it till you try it.
That's it. Got kangaroo, rabbit, crocodile.
I've never ate that, but you know.
I've tried all our
People
native
tell me
food.
that the elders tell me, "Oh, you should try frog legs." I'm like, no, fuck you. They taste like chicken. I bet they do.
Yeah. I don't know about frogs, but
Not.
I'd try it. Don't get me wrong. If they're on the grill and on the barbecue, and I'd try it.
Just
Your
eat
computer says
chicken,
just eat.
Actor. That's funny. I like chicken.
Well, it's funny because everybody says everything else tastes like chicken, and I always thought chicken kind of tasted like human flesh.
What, you tasted human flesh?
Ew. Oh, are they? Mm-hmm. Bise said frog legs are the best.
Also, did everybody vote today?
I did.
Yep.
If you haven't voted already, go vote for Summer on the Redneck Brawl. Christine, you want to drop the link for that, please?
Noticed for a while I was getting
Thank
those what do they call it when you have to prove that you're human,
Oh, God.
with the scrambled letters and stuff. Well, I
Yeah.
can't think of what that's called, but anyway, I got that a couple times, and now I don't get it anymore when I go there to vote. CAPTCHA.
Yeah,
That's
the capture stuff. Yeah, I don't get it anymore either. I think I got it like once or twice, and that was it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
same.
just go there and vote, just like that, and it's done.
I always have to turn my VPN off, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is pretty exciting for everybody.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you tuned in?
Christine says she still wants to know how you know what human flesh tastes like. Muck, you better explain yourself.
Not without a warrant.
Well, there you have it, Christine.
Gotta answer questions.
That's right.
She said like the fetus or placenta sprinkles. Oh, God.
Well, I think the sprinkles are just, that's just insane.
Lazy said, Muck deep frying fetuses, yo.
Oh, lazy. Ain't doing lazy.
Christine said, yeah, maybe I need to grate the placenta. You kill me, Christine.
I know Nathan does. Do you guys all know how that got started with the deep fried placentas and all that?
Oh, yeah. Active shooter said add seasoning.
That was so hilarious that night.
It was.
I watched it. It was hilarious. They had my fucking ribs hurting. I was like, what in the hell is going on here?
I don't even remember the guy that Summer was arguing with. All I remember is when Bruno got involved.
The Christine.
Hello.
Oh.
And Bruno was the reason we did it.
Yep.
That's Bruno is the reason where it's went to the extreme that it did. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was
because Summer
fun.
made a comment about abortions to whoever that one guy was, and then
Oh.
Randall.
is that who it was?
Yeah,
No, it was
Randall.
Orb.
Oh, it was
No,
Orb.
it was Orb. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
Orb.
Okay.
Because
That
he had
makes
name with
more-
Randall too.
And then when Bruno
Randall
came in,
come in
that's when it
later on.
started about eating
Yeah.
the fetuses and
Yeah.
And I think Bruno believed us. And then the
Bruno.
next day he couldn't handle it because Summer went to get 7 abortions that day. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
right.
Oh,
That shit
just
was
because
funny.
that it all started because those men, I shouldn't say those men. There were a few men that try to tell women what they do with their bodies, and that doesn't work in our world.
Nope.
There he is.
I remember
It's
Nadal
Bruno.
was in too because he kept saying to people afterwards, she said she's going to get 5 abortions. Can you believe she's going to get 5 abortions?
He believed it.
Oh, man.
I think that was the first time I actually went on panel because it's like, oh no, we're not doing this Summer. You're all gaining up on her, all these men. Oh hell no.
Yeah. Summer holds her own.
No, she does, but sometimes I like to have fun with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's kind of cold outside tonight.
That's what I'm going riding on this weekend. Tomorrow.
Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's 35 outside.
Please. Yeah, thanks.
What is it?
35 here.
Yeah, we're
Damn,
54 and that's cold.
That's what it is here, Christine.
I know.
It's
Supposed to get
32
80.
degrees Celsius here.
But
Oh,
it's going to
geez,
be
that's
in
like
the 80s and all
90 or
that.
something, isn't it?
Yeah, 80 or 90 or something. Yeah.
Hey Siri, what is 32 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep.
86. So that's why people often say, "Fuck you, Nathan."
Right? that Celsius never took over. Metric never took over unless you're in the medical field. Then we had to deal with the milligrams per kilograms.
I was just telling some people that last night. I can remember, a few years back, like especially after 9/11, and they were like, "Okay, we're going to start limiting free speech, and we're going to start listening to everybody's phone calls, and we're going to start, getting evidence without warrants." And Americans were all like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever." Then it's like, "Okay, and now we're going to start doing the metric system," and everybody's like, "Fuck you! No
Right.
way!
We fuck with Summer
We will
hard
go to
on
our
that.
death over that."
We fuck with Summer hard on that. She's like, fuck you, no it isn't. I just, for instance, and I know she's listening, it's 12 outside, Summer over here. She'll tell me, fuck me.
Right?
We'd much rather have a system that makes sense where you have 12 inches to a foot rather than,
Yeah. You gotta
100
multiply it by
centimeters to a meter. Who
Yeah.
wants those even numbers like that? That's just ridiculous.
and who would have thunk? In order to change Celsius to Fahrenheit, you got to multiply it by 1.8 and then add 32. But do you add the 32 before you multiply it to 1.8 or not? Come on.
Exactly.
Yep.
Usually the only crazy people that use that shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but we're America, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have the Constitution that backs
The rest
us.
of you just have to deal with it.
The Constitution backs up your fucking your metric system.
I-
Article
I-
33.
I will
Congress-
share though. I have to do a lot of the metric system with my job because medical, so it's worldwide. You still have to do that stuff.
Well, I really think
Yep.
that's just to confuse the patients because then when they say, "Oh, we're giving you 10 cc's or something," you have no idea what the hell you're getting.
You're right.
You know, if they said we're giving you 2 ounces, you'd be going, "What the fuck?"
Right? You're only getting 1 tablespoon, but you know, it sounds better when you're getting 30 cc's.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Oh, goodness. I have a house full of people. No kitchen sink, no cabinets. Everything's in the center of the house.
When are they gonna finish it?
And I've been living with this for about 6 weeks, and they're supposed to come tomorrow and do the stucco on the outside, but I gotta wait for my new counters, and the new counters, because what I picked out supposedly could take up to 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
Well, I may switch my counter so I can get it done in a week and just
Wow.
settle.
I
You
think
getting
a
marble counters or
contractor's
something? Holy cow.
contractor's favorite words are, "We'll be back in a couple of days."
Well, I had a roof put on in 2018, and apparently they didn't seal the flashing well enough. So I've had a leak on my back wall since 2018, and I kept smelling rotten wood. I kept smelling wet wood, and everybody thought
yeah.
I was absolutely out of my ever loving mind until I put a hole in my drywall.
And I bet there was mold in there too.
Oh my
wasn't
gosh.
I was gonna-
it?
I am so
was gonna
lucky
say,
because,
That's what she said, kept smelling wet wood.
right?
Black mold is not. Ugh. Mm.
Well, yeah, we had to have mold mitigation come and remove it. And
Dang
then I got lucky because it was the support beams were rotted through 3/4 of the way through. My whole house could have fell.
Damn.
Hmm. So my nose smelling wet wood. The real wet wood. Well, the fake wet wood. Well, you know the wet wood.
You wasn't too damn crazy. After you punched a hole in the fucking wall, I bet they
Right.
wasn't saying crazy then.
Right? Oh my gosh, should have seen no. And when I decided to, nobody would put a hole. Nobody would check it. So I took a hammer. I started hammering holes in the wall, and they're all looking at me like I've lost my ever loving mind, which I did, but it saved my house.
You know, it would have been a much better story if nothing had been there.
Right? Crazy ass woman's taking a hammer to this house.
She just wants to do a little remodeling. That's all.
What happened
I
to the
had-
wall? Don't ask questions.
Right? Well, I redid my counters and cabinets 10 years ago, but you know, things go out of style. So I'm going from granite to quartz. And
Really?
apparently quartz takes longer, and you ought to see the cool sink I got. And then I got one of these little things that you attach to the sink and you turn your glass upside down and the water squirts up and spins and cleans the glass.
Oh yes,
Well,
those
we're
are
going to
nice.
need pictures when it's done.
Oh, it's really cool. And the sink I have is I don't know even how to explain it. It's not a rectangle thing. It's kind of like a rectangle, but it's got a half circle at the end so pots fit in it.
Hmm.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, very fancy.
Now, if I'm going to do it and I'm going to spend the money, might as well do it now.
See,
Yep.
Sunday is April 1st, right?
Yes.
So somewhere around, let's say November 12th, we'll be looking forward to pictures of the completed
Right?
project.
Oh, you got to remember, though, this has been going on since before Christmas.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
It's only Friday there, isn't it? Is it still Friday there, or
Yeah.
it's Saturday?
Well,
It's still
Saturday where you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
these people that live in our future.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah.
what? I have begged, and the bastard will not tell me like who wins football games and stuff like that, so I can put bets down.
Or the
Yeah.
lottery numbers.
Yeah,
I'm
no, he just keeps it all to himself.
not getting involved with that fraudulent shit. I suppose it'd be a way of getting extradited to America so I can see my kids.
What are Quaker? What are Quaker taps? Actually, I don't know what Quaker taps are.
Kruger
Oh,
taps.
those are water taps that refuse to fight in war, I think.
It took me a moment. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what a Quaker tap is either. I've never heard that. Of course, he said Quaker taps, so maybe that's a whole other thing.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but maybe I want one. Right? Maybe I want one.
No, he's right. Kruger taps.
They said they cost $1,000. Of course, we don't know what country he's in. If he's in Canada, that'd be only like $50 American.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
3,200 here in Australia.
Okay, so I see they're yeah.
It's in England. What is it?
Well, they're from what I'm looking at, they're like they come up.
Electronic taps.
They instead of like coming out over the sink, they like come up and then curve over. Oh, well, here, that's right. I forgot. If I get a picture, you can put it up. So why is it taking 3 hours to load?
I guess I could have looked it up too. Hello. It's late.
Oh, okay. I see what it is now.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good picture of it, Bill.
And I think they have them. Oh,
So-
yeah. Boiling water straight out of the tap. That's right.
Oh, that's kind of like when we're at the hospital and we want hot tea. We just turn it on and it comes out.
See right there?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that is a better system than with it just being, almost level with the sink.
That's really neat.
Mine comes up really high.
I like that.
Yeah, it'd make it a lot easier putting pots and stuff under there, just like that,
Oh,
filling that kettle up.
Well, that's similar to what I'm doing. Mine's probably a foot off the counter, and then you can pull it down.
Huh.
I know, I'm exciting you all, aren't I? Sorry.
No.
Except that sink doesn't have a sprayer on it. I must have a sprayer.
Yeah, boiling water out of there. That's in the hospital. We have that. Well, it's not boiling, but it's hot enough to make a hot tea. Huh. That's kind of cool. And here
Then
I
you can
thought
get ones that are then you can get ones that are digital and you just press buttons instead of.
oh, they got one that you could just wave your hand in front of too.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
My son's wash machine, he can start on his phone. He don't even have to be home. And I said,
Yep.
well, what good does that do if you don't put your clothes in? I mean, if you're putting your clothes in, wouldn't it be the same as starting it? I'm just asking. Right? Just saying.
yeah, I'm not quite sure what the advantage to that is. Well, okay, I do see what it would be good for. you stuff them in the washer when you're on your way out the door, but you don't want them sitting in there all day. So then instead you wait till like an hour before you're coming home and you start it that way. When you come home, you can put them straight in the dryer.
Yeah. Too
Yeah,
bad,
unless
though.
he's doing it that way.
Well, I don't even think he uses it. I told him that was a waste. But he said, Mom, so I'm supposed to do in life waste money. I'm like, oh my God, I taught you better.
I do control the Christmas lights on my porch with my phone. I like that.
Yeah, I can look at my cameras out front on my phone or on my Alexa. When we lived in Minnesota, I was able to start my car on my phone.
Yeah.
Because it was cold.
Yeah. It's one of the best inventions I ever had was the remote starter so you could warm your car up.
Hmm. Yeah, but Summer was saying that she's looking at cars and they even have heated steering wheels now.
Yeah, I heard her saying
Oh
that.
yeah, they do. Yeah, a lot of everything now.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing.
The hell yeah, who wants to touch a cold ass steering wheel? Not me.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
always
get
thought,
that cold for us, Casey. Come on.
They
We,
I always
we,
thought,
have
definitely don't,
been.
we definitely don't need one of them here in Australia.
but yeah, I always thought
Right?
heated seats were nice. But yeah, the steering wheel would be good.
We
Well,
need
you know,
air conditioned. We'd
right?
need air conditioned steering wheels and air conditioned seats.
Right?
Yeah, I know that's right. Active shooter said women were the best invention.
Yeah,
Um,
but they all ruined it with the right to vote. No.
did you? It was so funny because March was Women's Month,
Uh-huh.
and I have 4 sons, and 3 of them have been, well, the one's in New York, but he's been here for all week, and he's here for another 2 weeks. But so I made them all look up. They're all adult sons. I made them look up all the inventions that women have done, and there's a whole lot of inventions.
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
whole list of things that women invented. Oh my gosh, what is my son doing now?
Well, let me see if I can imagine some of them. Self-cleaning oven. The ability to remember the simplest little thing that they can bring back and tell you 50 years later that you did wrong. Pretty sure women invented that. The idea that you could possibly be guilty for something you did in her dream. I know that was invented by a woman. Oh,
Active shooter said a woman invented pain. Oh, is that so?
Let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up without knocking myself off. Because there's a whole lot. I'm gonna read some off to y'all.
well, skip Madame Curie. I think we all know about her. Well, that was an eye opener for me when that movie Hidden Figures came out a couple of years ago about that group of black women that were working for NASA.
Hey, Barbara.
Yeah, that's fine, Barbara. Just ignore me. Hello, Christine. Hello, Summer. Fuck you, Mark. Yeah, sure.
Give her time to type. There, see?
Sure. Now it's just a pity hello. Obviously, women didn't invent Google because it's taken Christine forever to come back with that list.
Hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes,
No.
I can hear you.
Oh. The first thing they invented was the axe.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait, was that, what's her name? What was her name? I can't think of her name. Who was the one that killed her family with the axe?
Oh shit.
You know who I mean? They had the rhyme about her. Da took an axe, gave her father 40 whacks. What the hell was her name?
Damn, I can't even remember. I know you're talking about.
Oh well, what else you got? Was the axe the whole list?
I think it was Lizzie, wasn't it?
Lizzie Borden, that's it.
Yeah. Because Katrina said it. Now it came to my mind.
Oh, I see. Well, see, people don't think so, but Katrina is useful sometimes.
She's very useful. Always. That's my bitch.
I don't know. That seems a little. How would you know who invented an axe? That goes back so far.
Did you hear all that? That's just some of them.
Oh,
No,
last thing
all
we
we
heard was you
heard
say
was-
the axe.
Axe.
Oh, the windshield wipers, the computer. I don't know why my thing's going on. The computer, central heating,
And you went off again.
car heaters, the computer, wipers.
She went off again.
Beer.
Beer. Oh, well. You're welcome.
Just saying.
Y'all fuckers are welcome.
Road signs. Asking for directions. I'm just teasing. That was my own little thing.
Katrina said not the blinker.
Hey, we invented the blinker fluid.
Aha.
You know, there's a little story. God, years ago, my kids were teenagers. My boys were teenagers. I had 3 teenagers at one time. And somebody was giving me a hard time and said, "Hey, we're approaching summer. Did you get your blinker fluid filled?" I'm like, "There's a spot for blinker fluid." They're like, yeah, you probably need to have your mechanic check your blinker fluid. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm yelling at my boys, "Go fill my blinker fluid." And they're all looking at me like, "Mom, there's no such thing." I said, "Yes, there is. Somebody told me to go fill my blinker fluid." Oh my God. I've never lived that one down. Yes.
That's a great thing about families is stuff like that never dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
23
when you
years
got-
later, out of nowhere, someone will go, "Oh, have you gotten taken care of your blinker fluid yet?"
And then they used to piss me off. "Mom, you dropped your pocket." And I'm looking all over my, "God darn it, stop it."
So what
There's
you're
a
telling
lot
us
of
is
shit my husband don't let me live down, and then my family, I'm like, fuck you.
Right?
so what you're telling us, Christine, is you're a natural blonde.
Yeah. So are they, though.
Touche.
I've even got 2 toe heads.
It
Damn
must make
boys.
it awful hard to buy shoes.
Right. and then, you know what they used to do to me every single day, and they still do it to me. My gosh, they're all adults. They the sprayer on your sink.
Put a rubber band around it.
Yeah, and every time I turn that freaking thing on, I got drenched. Jesus. Damn
That's an
boys.
oldie but a goodie.
They only do it because they love you.
Ugh. Damn boys.
I know they're such pains in the ass.
Right?
My brother was a pain in the ass. He
Right?
still is, even in adulthood.
And I understand why God gave me boys. Because a girl would have never have survived in my house. You know, humans are the only animals that do not eat their young. Well, we kind of do, but that's besides the point when we're eating fetuses.
I wouldn't count on it though. If the youngest if you'd have had a fourth one, there was a girl, I bet she'd have been ruling over all of them.
I don't know. I've got these granddaughters, and oh my God. Telling you, I had to tell one of them one time that, because she always says, well, I'm the princess. And I finally told her one day, I said, I am sorry. You may be princess, but I am queen, and Queen Trump's princess. So sit your ass down.
Now have a cookie.
Yeah, you never cookie.
Because you got to be a grandma.
I am of 9. My oldest is 18, graduating this year and signed to go into the military.
What branch?
She's doing Army. She was going to do Navy. She chose the Army because she likes their MLSs better.
My nephew's in the Navy. My brother's son, oldest son.
My son was in it. One of my sons was in the Navy for 15 years.
He does aviation controls.
I've got 2 cousins that are in 82nd Airborne.
Mm.
I just think it's too volatile of a world that I really didn't want her to go into the military. And she's like, oh, Grandma, if you don't have people like me, how are your rights being preserved? And I'm thinking, Jasmine, we will handle our rights. You just have to save our country.
It's my family has a military history going back as far as we can tell to the Revolution.
Mm-hmm. Mine does too.
Kind of stopped with my generation. Neither me or my brothers went in. Although I've got first cousins that served in Vietnam and afterwards.
Well, and I think that's what destroyed a lot of people was the Vietnam War. And then it started all up again where people started enlisting after 9/11.
Yeah.
That's when my 2 sons enlisted.
Yeah, 9/11 was kind of like Pearl Harbor.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was like the same thing back then after Pearl Harbor. Everybody was joining up.
Yeah.
Except 9/11 ended up being a little bait and switch because they went to the wrong country.
Right. You know, our country came together then. Now it's nothing but division.
I'll never forget that day.
No. That day. I was working at a children's hospital and we were resuscitating a child, and it's like everything stopped at that moment. I'll never forget it.
My oldest was 7 months old then, and my husband had just got off work that morning because he worked night shift, but it was Lowe's. And my mom came back there. She was like, Casey, look at this on the TV. And I was like, what the fuck?
Right?
And it was just, you didn't know what to think. You didn't know what to say. It was like,
Right?
what the fuck is happening right now?
And like, is it real? And what the
Yeah,
hell?
that's what I thought. I was like, the fuck, is this a sick joke?
I know. And I was in Minneapolis, and my hospital was close to the airport, and oh my gosh, we were on lockdown, and it was
Mm,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember waking up to the radio and hearing them say about a plane going in, and I was picturing, some little Piper Cub or something, some amateur. And I
Uh-huh.
went on, turned on the TV just in time to see the second plane, and I thought, yeah, this is obviously no accident.
Yeah,
Oh, hell no.
yeah. But then again, is it real? That's what they say.
Yeah, that's. I ain't going down that
No,
road
I'm not
either.
going down that road either.
No.
No, I'm not going down
I-
that road either.
I can understand people have with like some of the conspiracy stuff where they'll say like, "Oh, the Bush administration knew it was coming and they let it happen," which I don't believe that stuff, but I can understand people being that,
Sure.
cynical and stuff. But no, not like the crazy lady over on that other panel that said that it was holograms and stuff. That's like, you've gone too far now.
Oh, Renata.
No,
No, actually,
it wasn't the first time though. See, you remember back in 93, 94 when it was
Yeah.
attacked in. So
Yeah.
that wasn't
Yeah.
the the first and only time they did something like
Yeah,
that.
it was. They did. It was the one was the underground parking garage.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, it was under
Yeah.
yeah. It was.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like when the space shuttle blew up with that teacher on it. I'll never forget that day.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Lived in Chicago at that time, and that was a hot mess.
do I have the right names? Was that Christine McAuliffe?
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
it was.
I think so, yes.
And the odd thing about that one with me is that I worked for a trucking company and did all the inbound freight from other countries. So that was kind of,
The other thing about that too, because of her being on there, schools all around the country were watching that live in the classrooms.
Yep. All
Oh,
those
yeah.
kids. Yep. I didn't have kids at that time. I was, well, I had a little one. 1984 it was, I believe, or 1985.
Mhm.
Because my son was born New Year's Eve of 1984. He was a littles. I was a littles. CIA caught sleeping at the wheel. Right?
Mhm.
I agree. Well, and I'm not going to call them illegal, but I'm going to call them the migrants that are coming in here that aren't being vetted. And, we had sleeper cells back then. Just imagine all the sleeper cells we have now.
Mhm. That's right.
It's kind of scary.
I'll be right back. Hubby's yelling for me.
Okay, go handle hubby.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll be here when you get back. I don't know. Gosh, I can't believe how cold it is tonight. And I shouldn't be complaining because you're going to listen to me in July and August saying, oh my God, it's so hot, I'm going to melt. I did that last summer. I've been in Florida, 18, 19 years. I have never felt it as hot as I did last year.
Mhm.
It was so hot. It's kind of
Yeah,
a quiet night tonight.
I would never want to move to Florida. First of all, the people are crazy, but also I don't like bugs, and no way I could take the humidity.
The bugs are nothing compared to the snakes and the freaking alligators. Hey, Pa. Can't go in any body of water because there may be an alligator there. And those damn snakes. We're approaching right now where there's these snakes called pygmy rattlers. And they're all, I guess, hatching right now. And they're so little, and because they're babies, they can't control their venom. And that's, you get bit by one of them, you kiss your ass goodbye.
Mhm.
But I
Also,
like
they
the black
probably don't
snake.
rattle yet, Hans, to warn you.
No, well, and they're pygmy rattlers, so you really don't hear their rattles anyway, because they're tinier snakes. I mean, even the adults are tinier snakes. Yeah, the only bugs that really bother me are the no-see-ums.
Oh, yeah. Those are annoying. Because they don't
Well,
love to just hover around your head.
and even if you got a screen like my lanai porch, back porch, whatever you want to call it, it has the screen cage over it, and they get right through there. Those are the only bugs I can't keep out, are the no-see-ums. Like a big worm. Active shooter, you confused me. What do you mean? What, like a big worm? Yes. They're like a big worm.
Meanwhile, complain about Florida bugs, and Nathan's over there going, yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah. Like I said, the alligators, we had this one alligator, and finally they had to come remove it because it started getting very, very aggressive. But I live in a community, and I live at the end of the cul-de-sac. This freaking alligator would come out of the pond and just lay in the center of the cul-de-sac to sunbathe. Yeah, and it was probably like a 10-foot alligator. It was huge. You know, they can live in the water, and I'll stay out of the water, but don't be coming into my roads.
I know that's right.
Right? Stay in the water, just down my roads. Getting ready for the storm season too. I got 2 trees cut this week. They're like 1,000,000-foot pines. Oh, I think Paul might be trying to get up.
I see. Hello,
Hey
Paul.
everyone.
Hey, Paul.
Hey. I got our good friend Jeff as a avatar, so
You need a little more volume on your mic.
Yep, turn you up a little.
hold on, let me figure it out.
Or move closer.
Settings, audio.
Yep.
If it's on auto, you'll have to take it off auto and then push the bar up a little.
Is iPhone microphone.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're a little low, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to wing it from here.
Just yell. We got
Yeah.
you. Just yell.
Okay.
you're audible until Summer comes back. You know, she's hard to
Great.
compete with. And yes, I know you're listening.
She'll be back.
Yes, she will. She just left it open so that in case anybody wanted to come up, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a hard day and a half for me. I was good friends with Jeff, so it's been difficult.
I'm right there with you, Pa. I've known Jeff since 2019.
Wow.
You know, it's been tough.
Yeah. I went into IP's channel the other day or yesterday, and she goes, "Oh yeah, Jeff used to talk about you all the time." I'm like, "What?" I
Jeff
didn't
really
know that.
loved it. Jeff really loved IP.
Yeah. Yeah, IP was just all over the place yesterday. Well, G Abbott's on right now, and they're having like a little memorial too.
Yeah,
By the way, I just realized my headphones were turned down, so that was partly my fault.
Oh, okay.
You mean that little blue thing didn't mean anything?
No.
Yeah.
That blue laser?
So, what happened to Discord? Why aren't we all not playing games on Discord anymore? What's going on there?
Poof.
Do what?
Poof.
Poof? It went poof?
Poof.
Oh. Well, I might go play a couple of games later on tonight on Discord if anyone wants to join.
Yeah, it's already 11:30. And y'all got to get on my time zone.
Yeah. And I found next week it's supposed to be cloudy here in Dallas, so we won't be able to watch the freaking
Eclipse.
total eclipse.
Really?
Yeah.
And people are spending all this money and traveling to places like that.
I don't have to spend anything. I can walk outside my door.
We're supposed to get like 66% of it where I'm at.
The fucking hotel prices over there are fucking insane too. I looked at that and I was like, oh my fucking god.
Right?
Yeah,
For one fucking day?
every hotel room
Almost
in Dallas is
$2,000 fucking dollars. And
Every
people are
hotel
stupid
room
enough to
is-
pay for that shit.
Well, sure, because you're not going to see another one. They say for 20 years. It won't be probably in my lifetime.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Because I'm a boomer.
So I'll see y'all on the other side. I get static on StreamYard, so
Do
I'll
what?
talk to y'all later.
All right, Paul. See you later.
Bye, honey. You got to get some sleep. Good night.
Good night, actress here.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. And I know G was doing something. They've all been fighting today, apparently, over this Jeff shit. I figured that one.
Who was Jeff?
He was a YouTuber that we all knew and Summer knew. He passed away sometime here recently from stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
So it's been rough on everybody who knew him. And I knew who he was, so it was kind of a blow to me like it was to Christine and everybody else.
Well, I knew from his comment in his last post, he made a comment to somebody on the 17th that he was in the hospital with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And it's a tough cancer to beat if you do.
Yeah, it's very aggressive and it spreads quickly.
Yeah.
My boss lady's husband had it, and he He lived probably 2 years and he died.
Well, and if it's near like the opening into the intestines, they can do a procedure called the Whipple and,
Yeah.
help that. But I don't know. Sad.
You have to catch that shit early.
Well, and that's the thing because
Yeah.
you get that stomach pain, but you just think, it'll go away and it'll go
Mhm.
away, and it doesn't really get severe until it's too late.
That's right.
Casey, I'm going to put you down for a minute. I'll be right back. I have to go brush my hair. My nightly ritual.
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
I'll be right back. I have to go brush my hair.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Seems like a quiet night in YouTube land.
Yeah, it is.
I don't understand it. What could people possibly find more interesting on a Friday night than sitting at home and being on YouTube?
I don't know. It's Easter weekend, so people are probably out doing something. It's Easter Sunday. Today's Good Friday, so yeah, people are probably out.
Hey, Bisay, you coming up? Oh, I'm heading out soon.
Good night. Be safe.
We'll see you.